What does sourcing mean? Sourcing means the following. This means you'll contact the manufacturer who will create and apply your branding to your product that you're going to sell on Amazon. Here's the part. Your manufacturer will send the product direct to Amazon. The only thing you'll have to touch is, if you wish, product samples. You won't have to store stuff in a warehouse. You won't have to pick and pack it or manage it yourself. Amazon gives you a PDF. You email that PDF to your manufacturer. They print it out. They slap it on. It's a shipping label, and it ships directly to Amazon. It's a wonderful thing. And then Amazon takes it and ships it out to the customer. Here's what you're looking for when you're looking for a manufacturer for your product. First thing, minimum order quantity. How few units are required to get started? Second thing, lead time. How long will it take before it reaches Amazon? Third thing, unit price, including shipping. So that way you can get a good idea of what you're going to make per unit in profit. Fourth, quality. We want to make sure our customers are happy with their purchase because then it's easier to get more customers. Minimum order quantity, lead time, unit price, quality. First, minimum order quantity. Whatever your budget is, there's a manufacturer who can accommodate you. Even if you have an unlimited budget, which none of us do, I still don't recommend you spend more than maybe $2,000, maybe $3,000 at most when you're starting with a product. Because why? It would be too risky. You just go out there and you make money and you reinvest it right back in, some of it into your product, and you put some of it in your pocket. But whatever your budget, there's a manufacturer who can accommodate you. You just got to figure out what that is. So for example, you want to start selling private label moisture shampoos and essential oils and all kinds of different stuff? Well, here's one that I found in minutes with a simple Google search. This is this. For less than $1,000, you can start your own private label hair care products. Turnaround times are just 2 to 3 days. So there's your lead time. Here's another one, and look at this wonderful website. So somebody says to me, Jason, why wouldn't manufacturers themselves just sell the product on Amazon? And I say, look at their websites. Well, more importantly, though, is they're made to create products. They're not made to know what to do with the products. So they're happy to sell them to you for pennies, and then you can turn around and sell them for full retail price. But here's an example of somebody, 10 packs for 69 cents a piece. That's what you can put down to get started. If you go to a place like Alibaba, 10 pieces for a yoga mat or 1 piece minimum order quantities, we see them over and over and over and over again. You can get started for pretty much next to nothing. Supplier for Raul was $700. Now, $700 for some people is a lot of money, and I'm not going to poo-poo on that. I understand that and I appreciate that, but it's not an excuse. Don't let that rob you out of life-changing, financially liberating income. This is really the perfect storm because Amazon has created this system so you don't need warehouses anymore. And at the same time, technology allows us to get in contact with manufacturers all over the world without even getting up from your desk. Google, yeah, you don't have to get it. You can do it right on your phone. Google, Alibaba, or a procurement service. Those are the 3 things that I would recommend you start with for finding your manufacturer. So if you want to use Google, you type in things like swim goggle private label, or CoQ10 supplier, or puppy pads wholesale. These 3 types of search terms, blank private label, blank supplier, blank wholesale, and you would be amazed at what's available to you on the other side of that Google search. Or you can go to Alibaba.com, which is a search engine specifically for finding manufacturers. Just like Google's specifically a search engine for finding information, Alibaba's like that, but for manufacturers. And you can plug in whatever products you're looking for right in there and hit search. And then you can fire off emails to anybody you want to. This is all free of charge. Fire off emails to anybody you want to inquiring about what their minimum order quantities are, and what their lead time is, and what their unit price is. You can use a procurement service, like we've created one for our clients. Whatever the case may be, though, there's nothing stopping you other than, fear maybe, from going out there and starting this process and getting this ball rolling for finding these manufacturers. Now, besides your product, they got to put a label on it or some sort of branding to private label it. So what do? Some manufacturers will do this for you free of charge simply because they want your order. They want you to order product from them. Otherwise, you can go to sites like Fiverr.com and you could pay anywhere between $5 to $250 for your label and your logo and your design. Upwork takes less time, but is a little bit more expensive, $200 to $500. Most of our clients do 99 designs. And 99 designs like a crowdsourced way of getting your design done for you. You basically submit a contest where the winner of the design you're going to pay money to, and 10, 20, 30 people will submit their designs, and you just pick the one you like the most. Simple, right? Whatever the case may be, branding and logo and design are things you do have to kind of understand, but the process is easy to follow. You say, Jason, what about quality? I've heard that, only junk and crap is what they sell on Amazon, that it's these little trinkets and stuff. Not true, but whatever, right? Here's how you handle the quality thing. Order multiple samples, and not of just the product that you want to sell. All kinds of different products that this manufacturer makes, because that will give you a good example across the board. It's like going to a restaurant and only tasting one meal and then determining how good all meals are. We want to try multiple meals, even if we only want to sell one of them. Then we can see the consistency from the manufacturer. Once you get these, use them like a power user. Put them through the stress tests. Let the kids try to tear them apart. Throw them around. Beat them up. Really get in there and start to use them hard, right? If you wish to, and for larger orders we recommend this, have a third-party service do a quality inspection. So in China, it's $180 for the company that we use to go out there and prepare a 16-page report where they look at everything from top to bottom. But for the most part, when you're getting started, when you're placing orders of $300, $500, $700, it's really simple. You look at the product and you say, okay, is this good? Does it fall apart right away or does it hold up? Okay, great, let's start selling it. Remember this, quality is relative to price. And I can prove it to you simply and elegantly. Here's a Casio men's digital watch, sells on Amazon for $12. Here's a Rolex watch, sells on Amazon for $59,000. Compare the two. The Casio watch has 4.5 stars. The Rolex has 4 stars. Are you telling me the Casio watch is a better quality than the Rolex? No, but it's a better quality relative to the price. Here's what we teach all of our people in our community. Slightly better than what they're normally used to getting for the price that they pay. That's what we like to do. So when selling on Amazon, if you wish to order 2 or 3 or 4 other people who sell a similar product and then compare it to your product, that's about all you have to do. It's all about how you have to know to get a good idea. Now, if you want to go crazy and have a truly amazing, superior, one-of-a-kind, fancy product, you can do that, but it's not needed, and I really don't recommend that when you're first starting. Let's make money, and then if you wish to improve, you can, and then you could charge more money for what you sell. See, success on Amazon isn't the best product at the best price with the best design. That's impossible. That's a recipe for failure. There's no such thing that exists. The best product, the best price for the best design. You might get 2 of those, but you'll never get all 3. Here's the reality. When starting, here's what we aim for. Success is a pretty good quality at a decent price with adequate design and packaging. If you want to get crazier than this, Amazon's not the place to sell your products. You want to go to high-end boutique-ish stores and other fancy places. We're selling people who are looking to spend usually between $10 to $50 to satisfy a simple impulse or desire to get their hands on a simple product. That's why when people like Bruce understand, oh my God, imperfect action is where the profits are at. October 9th hit 2K. October 25th hit 5K. Today, 10K. He took imperfect action, won over the fear of doing something wrong, and did this in under 30 days. Isn't that incredible? Good for you, Bruce. Mark just says this. He says, just wanted to say thanks to Jason and Ben as we're having a banner holiday season. We're looking forward to an even better 2016. As Marcus says, just trust the process. That's what I say. Just trust the process. If I'm telling you, pretty good product at a decent price with adequate quality and design, that's the process. If you want to overcomplicate it, do so at your own risk, but I don't recommend it, right? Greg says this, was a little slow getting the first and second product listed because he wanted to kind of complicate it. Because it has been 5 months almost to the day for me. It's unbelievable for me that this is happening. Should have 3 more products listed this month. So the first 2 products, he gets a little bit more complicated. Here's the good news. He still does pretty damn good, right? Would you like to make $50,000 in 30 days from your first 2 products and call that slow 5 months to get there? I think that's a good deal. But then he says 3 more products. Now he's got the process and he understands. Let's simplify it. Let's just make it easy to move forward and make money.